Hey guys, how's it going? I saw this video recently and I just knew I had to make a reaction to it. So let's just hop into it. And you saw the title, you probably know what it's about, but let's go.
All right, I'm 38. She's 19. Oh, Jesus. And pregnant. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. All right. When you were banging her, were you still wearing your high school football jacket that you can't button anymore? Oh, God. All right. Hey, yo, Billy Bloodnut. Josh here from Sydney, Australia. Oh, one of my favorite fucking countries out there. I love Australia. I haven't been there in forever. I need the advice of the world's greatest copper wire pubes owner. Well, that would be me.
Australia, Western country. You already know the deal with the dating scene there, right? All right.
I'm a 38-year-old man who's been seeing a 19-year-old stunner. All right. Well, I don't know what that would be frowned upon here. You know, I mean, people did it. I mean, people always made fun of that shit. All right. I don't know. I don't know how it works over there. All right. We met at the gym. I'll never forget the day she walked in. The second I saw her, my heart skipped a beat as she put down her book bag. I'm kidding. My heart skipped a beat and I froze. Amazing face, fuck me eyes, tiny waist, and a fat ass that hips thrust 200 kilograms. Jesus, this guy is a fucking creep. I've never had a problem speaking with women, to be honest. I've fucked roughly 1,000 women in my years with a few serious relationships in between.
Roughly 1,000. You know, that's that's average, right, guys? That's normal, right? Totally not a Chad, totally not a top percenter. Of course he's in the gym, but what do you think this guy looks like? He's over 1,000 women, and of course he's in the gym hunting for like the best like physical specimen he can get, because you're Chad, dude. You get it all. You get it all. You get like the peak form of women consistently. God damn it. Okay, sorry about that. I had to step out for a second. But yeah, we're talking about Chad's life, right? So Chad gets the best of everything. Obviously, he's had over 1,000 women. He's hunting in the gym for like his perfect physical specimen, which he can like obtain here, even with the, what is that, 19-year age gap. Yeah, let's keep going.
You've had serious relationships while fucking 1,000. You must have been fucking those women right through those relationships. I couldn't even say
There you go.
hello to this girl for 3 months. The whole time I thought she was 26. I changed gyms for a week, and every day, all day within that week, I felt like it would be my life's regret if I didn't say hello.
Really building it up, isn't he? Even Chads can catch one-itis. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude's like slept with over 1,000 women, and he's like, what, nervous to approach this girl? Why? You know what I mean?
I swallowed my fears, probably from building her up in my head that 3 months.
There you go.
I went back to the gym and finally said hello. Her response was the same as my energy. She had been waiting for me to say hello that whole time. The next day, we went for dinner and cocktails. I found out she was 19, an influencer with over 200,000 followers. Pretty good for an Aussie chick.
There you go. You know the type. You know the type, dude. Out on social media, posting her body, trying to be like the hottest chick. Everybody look at me. Like the exact opposite of down to earth. Like I keep mentioning down to earth, but this is like the exact kind of woman you do not want a serious relationship with. To like, hit the sheets together. Like, yeah, this is exactly the kind of girl you want, right? But like, I don't know. I think these Chads have it in their head that they can have it all. You know what I mean? Kind of like some women do. They think that, they've slept with however many people, and they take like, oh, I like that guy's humor. I like how tall that guy was. Oh, and I liked, what that guy does, and I like how much that guy made. And they're like putting together all these little pieces of the perfect guy who like doesn't exist, right? Dude, you're not going to get like a good woman who's loyal, who like wants to have a family, wants to have kids, like wants to be a mother by the way, this girl's a freshman in college and this dude's 38, right? And like freshman or sophomore, right? And at that age, you're like already out on Instagram with 200K followers, you know, as an influencer, right?
And had been living between Sydney and LA for a couple of years.
Oh, that's weird. I wonder what she was doing in LA, flying out, traveling all over the place, right? Or Sydney and LA, like both major metropolitan areas, like, again, like stick to the, like for relationships at least, stick to girls in rural areas, like more conservative areas, not this like wild city girl lifestyle. Like you don't want that in your life, right?
Needless to say, using the words of the great Dave Chappelle, I beat the pussy up. You know, I got to tip my cap to how unfiltered this guy is. Murphy's Law has it that she falls pregnant.
That sound effect, right? Yeah, GG, right? Like, have fun with that.
I don't think that's Murphy's Law, buddy. I think that's the law of nature. If you don't wear a condom and she's not barren and you fucking bust in her, yeah, that could happen. That's not Murphy's Law, dude. Let's not blame the Irish for this one, too. All right, we came to the decision not to go through with it. Over the weeks, she went to scans so they can determine dates and when to do the deed. Over that time, she grew attached to the pregnancy by seeing the heartbeat. Yeah, and the pictures. Exactly. And ultimately decided to keep it. Well, good for her. Over the weeks in that meantime, I struggled with the age difference. Oh, now you struggle with the age. You never.
Yeah, there you go.
It's fucking struggle when you fucking busted a nut in her. The major reason being I have a 5-year-old son to one woman and an 18-year-old daughter to another.
Chad problems, dude. Like Chad problems, just straight up.
This guy is a fucking piece of work. They're the same age. Your older daughter, yeah, it's the same age. Billy Big Balls, what the fuck do I do? Well, there's nothing you can do. He goes, my daughter doesn't know. Well, you got to tell her. I've told my besties, and they're all like, bro, you're the king. This is just reading like this isn't real. They didn't go like, bro, you just fucked your life. But I feel like a dud and a bad father.
See, the thing with Chads is they've had this crazy youthful lifestyle where they just get every single woman they want or near every single woman they want, right? Let's not even say that. Let's say they even get like 30% of the women that they want, right? They have a high success rate with dating. And when you have that, it's hard for guys to like let that part of life go. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, you're 38. You're basically 40 and you're like impregnating teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could, live like Andrew Tate and just like never have a family, or like if you do have a family, it's going to be like this weird like pseudo family where you're not really like in the child's life a lot of the time and you're like always away and you're like with other women, regardless of whether you like bring that around the kid directly or not. Like that is not the healthiest environment to raise a child, obviously, right? And this dude just like, he's still, because for like 90% of dudes, man, at 38, the hot gym chick who's 19 is like no longer on the table. You know what I mean? Like, it's like not even an option for like most people who are 38, most guys who are 38. But for this guy, it's like, how can I say no kind of thing? You know what I'm saying? I'd imagine.
I'd say you definitely have some sort of issues. You might want to go to therapy if this is true and see why you're banging 1,000 women and fucking, you got a 5-year-old with this one, an 18-year-old with that one. Now you're going to have one with this 19-year-old. Yeah, I would definitely say you got some sort of commitment issues or something. I don't know what, but it's going to cost you. If you were in my country, dude, you'd be fucking broke.
Go to therapy. Go to therapy. You need to work through your issues. It's like, dude, he's getting older. He's still able to like hot teenage girls. Of course, like that never goes away for most, if not all men. I know that I'm going to be 75 years old walking down the street and see some freaking bombshell 21-year-old college girl, and I'm thinking like, damn, that doesn't go away ever completely. Like it lessens as you get older, but it doesn't go away. It doesn't just disappear.
If my daughter was seeing a dude my age, it would be the last day she saw him alive.
It's only possible for Chad to have those two viewpoints at the same time. How big of a hypocrite can you actually be? You know what I'm saying? So simultaneously, he believes that if his daughter was dating someone his age, he's gonna like, last day you'll see him alive, that stupid like man, like protect your daughter, right? It's like, I'm gonna that guy. Like, yeah, go ahead and that guy, dude. See how that goes for you, right? But at the same time, he's literally doing the same thing as someone he would like, make it make sense.
Okay, so all right, so are you acknowledging that you were a bit of a dirtbag here? But goddamn, what would a bald, emaciated Viking like yourself do?
Bill never has to worry about this because Bill, just look at this picture of him right here. This 19-year-old college girls with 200K followers on Instagram as an influencer are not going after this. So he doesn't even have to worry about what he would do because it's not an option.
I would raise that kid and I'd start wearing a fucking condom is what I would do. Stay blessed, stay healthy, stay being awesome. Every day listener to something of your work for years now. Yeah, buddy. Listen, dude, you got to get your dick under control.
There you go.
Your dick is fucking your life up. You don't have control over it. And your dick is deciding what you're going to do rather than your brain. Because if you looked at all of that on paper.
And because he's good looking, he can actually like still be in the like prime age dating market, right? Meaning prime age of women, right? For most guys, this shit is like, maybe I had a shot when I was like in my 20s, or maybe I had a shot from like whatever 20 to like 33, 34, you're 38, dude. Like that shit is over for most guys.
If you talk to the younger you, now I know you love your kids and everything. Okay, didn't you wanted to find, I don't think that you wanted to have a bunch of kids with a bunch of different women.
Yeah, very few guys really want that as a long-term plan, I would think. I mean, if you want like a normal, happy life with like a functional family, like, that's not the move.
I mean, that makes it really difficult. But I mean, it is your life. So what I would do is I would man up to what you did. I would tell my daughters about it. I'd go to therapy if you agree with what I'm saying. I would start wearing a condom. I try to get with women my own age or within reason. You know what I mean? I mean, okay, I'll go with the fact you thought she was 26, but when you found out she was 19, not only do you still go, I guess you found out on the date.
I wonder how I thought she was 26, bro. Like, how would you know that if you, like, afterwards you go up and, introduce yourself or say hi or whatever. Like, yeah, maybe talk to this chick, yet you found out her age somehow, maybe from somebody else at the gym. But, I mean, I'm not really even buying that completely.
You still bang her. You bust a nut in her. I mean, those were,
How dumb can you be, too? At 38, you're still like, you would like pull out at least. Come on,
What's the nicest way of saying really fucking stupid moves? Yeah, buddy, what are you doing, man? I'm getting stressed reading this whole fucking thing. Yeah, that's what I would do. I mean, you gotta raise this kid is what you gotta do. I don't know where your now soon to be 3 kids live. I would pick an apartment right in the middle of all of them. And I would dedicate the next 20 years of my life to making sure that 5-year-old and that your new kid don't have daddy issues.
Yeah, so from 38 to 58, you're going to be running around trying to raise 3 kids, all from 3 different women, right? Who all probably hate you, who all probably want your money, right? not as like a joint unit, as like one family, as like this disjointed, like, I don't even know what to call that, you know, like that is just, if hearing that doesn't stress you out, like I don't know what will, right?
So they don't go to a gym and bang some 38-year-old without a fucking condom. All right, good luck to you.
Boom. Yikes. I thought there was something in there where Bill said like, oh, what you gotta do is you gotta go to the bar, and like he made it sound, I swear there's like another clip of this, maybe we're reacting to the wrong clip, but there was something in there where he said like, oh, you know, you gotta go to the bar and talk to these chicks, and you know, like he said something along the lines of like, he made it sound like, oh, it's just easy to like go and talk to women, and like little does he know, like boomer Bill, that like these days in this dating market, like it'd be so fucking over for him. You know what I mean? Like over, bro. Like I don't know when he started balding, but like as just like being a redhead and looking how he looks, which is just like average, I would say, right? It's like, dude, it's over for you. You know, unless you're like jacked or really tall in the American dating market, like he'd be done. And these boomers just talk like, oh, I just got to go and meet some women at the bar and, you know, hang out and get to know them and chat her up and like that kind of thing, right? I swear there was a clip in here that him saying something like that, but maybe not. Anyway, that's the video. Click like if you liked it, and maybe drop a comment if you want me to react to something. And yeah, have a good one.